Most people read Marcus Aurelius and feel inspired for about 3 days. Then life happens, and they forget everything. But here's what's different about him. He didn't write the meditations for us. He wrote them for himself. On bad days, hard days, days when he wanted to quit. That changes everything about how you read him. So today, we're not going to admire Marcus Aurelius from a distance. We're going to sit with him and let 11 of his hardest lessons actually land. Lesson 1. You have power over your mind, not outside events. Think about the last time something annoyed you. Traffic, a slow reply, someone's tone in a message. You gave that thing power over your whole afternoon. Marcus would say, that's not the event controlling you. That's you handing control away. The discipline isn't pretending it doesn't bother you. It's catching the moment before you react. Lesson 2. Very little is needed to make a happy life. He was emperor of Rome. He had everything, and he still had to remind himself daily that he had enough. That should say something. Lesson 3. Confine yourself to the present. Your anxiety lives in tomorrow. Your regret lives in yesterday. Marcus kept pulling himself back to right now, not as a spiritual practice, as a survival strategy. Lesson 4. Never esteem anything as of advantage to you that will make you break your word or lose your self-respect. How many small compromises have you made this year? Nothing dramatic, just saying yes when you meant no, staying quiet when you should have spoken. Each one felt harmless, but they stack. Lesson 5. If it is not right, do not do it. If it is not true, do not say it. Simple, brutal. Most of us fail this one before breakfast. Lesson 6. The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way. This is the one people tattoo on their arms, but they miss the weight of it. Marcus wasn't talking about motivation. He was describing a mental reframe. The obstacle isn't in your path. It is the path. Lesson 7. Accept the things you cannot change. Not passively, not with defeat, with clarity. Clarity about where your energy actually belongs. Lesson 8. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. This one is quiet, but it hits hard, because most of us are excellent at knowing and tired at doing. Lesson 9. How much more damage anger and grief do than the things that caused them. You've felt this. The thing that hurt you is long gone, but you're still carrying it. Marcus noticed this in himself constantly. Lesson 10. Loss is nothing else but change, and change is nature's delight. Everything you're afraid to lose, the job, the relationship, the version of yourself, is already changing, always was. The grief isn't wrong, but resisting change, that's the extra suffering you add yourself. Lesson 11. Do not indulge in dreams of what you have not, but count the blessings you actually possess, not toxic positivity. Honest inventory. Right now, name 3 things that are genuinely good in your life. Can you? Marcus spent his entire life writing reminders to himself, not because he mastered these lessons, but because he kept forgetting them, just like us. So if one of these 11 hit you differently today, save this video, come back to it, not because you need motivation, because sometimes you just need a reminder. Subscribe if you want more of this kind of thinking. We go slow here, and that's the whole point. If this hits deep, drop the number of the lesson that found you today. No explanation needed, just the number.